Good morning, YouTube. Welcome back to Fleetwood Trades Crypto. Today's video is a follow-up to Sunday's ADA technical analysis. I'm going to go over my position in that trade because I did open a position, and I'm going to go over a piece of information that I think a lot of crypto traders fail to realize just how important it is, and that's red folder news events. We have one today, and it's going to be in about 2 hours from the time of this video being recorded. So you should really see this video before this news hits. With that being said, we're going to hop into the video. If you like this information, if you feel it pertinent, please hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at Fleetwood Trades, and on YouTube, obviously where you're seeing this video. Give me a subscription, please. It's very appreciated. So the first chart we're going to take a look at is the Nasdaq, and the reason why is because a lot of times crypto charts won't show you these red folder news events. Now today's news event is JOLTS. It's the job openings report, and this can swing markets. Red folder news events can swing markets drastically depending on how these numbers come out. And I'm not going to try to guess if a higher job opening is good for the market or if a lower job opening is good for the market, because quite frankly, I don't really believe that matters. I believe that the news is a smokescreen for market makers to get into their positions or to push people out of positions. You know, sometimes bad CPI data will make the market go up, and you're like, why did that happen? Like the CPI, the inflation came in hot. Well, it was already priced in, and we knew it was coming, and markets responded. Well, it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense, but that's what they'll say. People say, well, it was already priced in. The real reason, in my opinion, is that market makers use these big data events, these big news events, as a smokescreen to move the market in any way they see fit to get as much liquidity out of the market and get their positions where they want them. And that's just my opinion, but you know, to each their own. Either way, these news events, they do move the market. And at 10 a.m. we're going to have a job openings. Now we're going to take a look at the ADA chart real quick, and we're going to do it on MEXC. I'm going to show you my position. And unfortunately, like, I opened my position yesterday, but for some reason on MEXC it's still the same. Oh, never mind, it's a weekly candle. But I opened it yesterday, and somehow I bought the very peak of the wick of the daily candle yesterday, and of course now of the week. So I'm down a little bit, but I'm not really concerned about that. It's 8% down on 5x. It's down $8. I'm not worried about it. I put 100 in to start. And now what I have is I have an open order, and you can see this open long order here for 40 cents. If the jobs data creates a flush out in the market, I want to buy a wick down. And I think coming down to this area to test this wick low would be a potential area where market makers could want to push the markets down, and then we get like a spring, like get a bounce off of that price. I'm not saying this will happen. It could just go straight up the other way, or it could go straight down, but I'm protecting my stop loss here as well because I'm DCAing. I didn't put everything in. You know, we talked about in the first video, we may have 2, 4, maybe even up to 6 weeks of more sideways action like this. I mean, you see it right here. We had a long stretch of sideways action before the price went up, so we have time to DCA into this. But we also want to protect our stop loss because here the liquidation price is at 37.24. If I can double my order up down here at 40 cents, that drops my liquidation price down to 34 cents. And it doesn't sound like a whole lot, but 3 cents in the 30-cent range is almost 10% for every 3 cents, I believe. Yeah, 3 out of 30 is 10%. So just keep that in mind. You know, I get 10% more room to wiggle in case there is more of a volatile price action. But guys, that's it. There's a real quick price action update, or a real quick update on my position on ADA, and the fact that crypto does not exist in a bubble. You still have to take care and make sure that you're looking into the macroeconomic news events, looking at jobs reports, looking at CPI data, looking at PPI, all these big red folder news events. They're important for a reason. They affect all markets. They affect Forex, everything. Also, last thing, if you made it this far, I appreciate you. I will not start the trading daily this week. I'm getting married on Saturday, and I'm extremely busy, so I won't have the time to do the daily trading because that's going to be hours of live streaming, finding, marking up charts, finding trades, executing trades, and potentially holding on the actual live stream until the trade completes. So I don't have time to do that. I'm extremely busy with wedding prep, but I'm excited. I can't wait. So that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this and got something from it. I appreciate you. Thanks.